Hey, this is Mr. MegaManFan. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know all the things to do. And today we're going to be checking out the Bitmap Brothers Collection 2, which I unboxed in a previous video, but I don't know anything about these games. Don't have the Bitmap Brothers legacy. I don't know them as well as some of my European viewers might know them, but I'm going to give these games a shot and see what I think of them. So hopefully you'll enjoy this journey as much as I will. And we're starting with one called Cadaver, which appears might have some keyboard functionality to it. There we go. There's a map. Although it's a reverse map because when I hit right it goes left and when I hit left it goes right. It's not showing anything either way. Oh, I finally got out of the room. I don't know how I did, but I did. And now I'm at a door I can't go into or through. And having a pickaxe didn't seem to help me at all. You know what? I think I've had enough of Cadaver. Sorry, I'm sure there are fans of this game, but at this exact moment I'm not counting myself as one of them, and I don't see a reason to play Cadaver the Payoff because the instructions appear to be exactly the same from looking at the manual. Let's try Gods instead. You know, I admit some bias here because when I play games on Evercade, I prefer action games, games that I can really just jump in and start playing right away. And if these are all Amiga computer-based games, I'm not sure which ones are actually going to be action games and which ones are going to be strategic RPG type games. Which again, I don't mind. That's not what I'm looking to play on Evercade. Okay, here we go. This is a side-scrolling game. This is a little more my speed. Though it definitely does have that Commodore Amiga look to it. I don't know how else to describe it other than you know it when you see it. There are a lot of NES ports that look this way too because they started out as Amiga games. What killed me there? I honestly have no idea. Was it these things? These spinning spikes? Well, it seems like I disabled them, so that shouldn't be a problem. This game varies wildly between having nothing going on and having a whole lot going on. And it's very hard to make progress as a result. A little more consistency wouldn't be a bad thing. And I can't get that item because I can't crouch far enough down to get to it. Jumping is very strange in this game too. You can't just hit the button to jump. You can only jump when you're already moving, or at least that's how it seems to work to me. They are very deliberately stepping us through this. Renegade presents a Bitmap Brothers game. And now we gotta watch somebody tying up their shoes. reaching in their magic pockets for who knows what. This, I don't know about any of this. Okay, can we actually play the game here? Loading. Yeah, okay. Not loading from disk because it's a cartridge, but still. If it's emulating that process, I suppose it has to. Stage 1. Alright, let's go. And this looks just like God's. Like, you can tell the same people made both games. Not even any doubt about it here. This seems like a very weird choice for a protagonist, if you ask me, but what do I know? At least this time I can jump while standing still. The throwing arc on this item that he has is very weird. I mean, I like that it bounces along when you throw it, but it's not exactly handy when it bounces over the target or bounces above the target and you can't even hit what you want. People complain about that Super Ball in Super Mario Land, but even that's better than this. There are some, what I would call, very deliberate design choices here, like the small size of your character gives him a limited ability to traverse platforms, and then they stair step the platforms. I mean, you might as well have just made stairs at that point. Whatever. I also wish it didn't take multiple hits to take out an enemy. It's a little bit tedious. I mean, this isn't terrible. I don't know if I prefer Gods or Magic Pockets, but right now it's a toss-up, and it involves tossing things out of your pockets. So that's it for Magic Pockets. We've also got the Chaos Engine and Z. Let's check out Chaos Engine 2. Renegade. All right. Chaos Engine 2. Must be related to the Chaos Engine 1. They really wanted you to see that title screen because it's not letting me. Oh, there we go. One player and CPU. What other choice do I have? And loading again. Find the key, open the exit. Find the key, open the exit. Okay. As you say. Top down. So I'm the one up top, it seems. Not sure I'm a fan of the co-op play. I think I would have rather just had the full screen and a one-player game instead of a split screen two-player game. Oh, you're not co-op, you're competing. The other player has the key, you lose. So how about I just kill the other player? Okay, this could get tedious really quick, going back and forth with who has the key. I'm trying to, but it's not letting me through the door. How come my opponent got to go through the door and I don't? Where is my opponent? Oh, I guess they win. Not a big fan of Bitmap Brothers Collection 2. I'm not getting a lot of enjoyment out of this. Let's see if Z can save the day. I strongly suspect this entire collection is predicated on you being a European gamer with a familiarity with Commodore Amiga games, and I wish I was, because I would have happily wanted to own and play a Commodore Amiga as a kid, but I never even saw them in stores here. I never got any further than a Commodore 128. That was the most powerful Commodore I could ever find. I had to save up money from doing manual labor just to buy one. Wow, Z is taking a long time to load. So much so that I'm starting to wonder if it's even going to load at all. Good grief. Did it not like one of the previous games I played? Maybe there was too much loaded in memory already and it had to clear the memory. I don't know. Goodness, more loading. Well, if you're emulating playing disc-based games on a Commodore Amiga here, you're doing it really well. Almost as slow as using a disk drive on the Commodore 64. New game. Normal. Okay. More loading. Virgin soldiers? Maybe they shouldn't have been sent into battle then. This is a little too realistic. They could have sped up the loading sequences somehow. Like, make the emulator run faster for the parts where it's quote-unquote loading, and then go back to normal speed when it's done. We won't have to physically imitate the real loading speed of a real Commodore computer. Come on now.
Radar activated.
Okay, so this appears to be one of those military strategy games where you defend bases and send units out and collect resources, and I am absolutely not in the mood for that after what I've went through with the other games, so even despite all that loading, I'm done here. Look, there are a lot of good Evercade products, a lot of fun arcade games, a lot of fun platformers and shooters, and some genuinely all-time classic games like Tomb Raider, but I don't feel like Bitmap Brothers Collection 2 is that for me. If I'm the wrong audience for it, I'm the wrong audience for it. But for me as a gamer, this one is a dud.